We've got the Queensland Pirates versing the New South Wales Phoenix for round 5 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. We're coming to you live from Iona College. It's going to be a great matchup. Both teams really fighting to push themselves up the ladder and to make sure that they are in the semi-finals next weekend in Melbourne. We've got some tough competition on both sides with the Queensland Pirates, of course, with Emma Burton and Holly Mallett and Scarlett Rudder, making it really difficult for any balls to be defended on the New South Wales side. But we've got from the New South Wales side some amazing attackers from Gibbons, Smerdley and Mussel, who are going to make it very, very tough for the Queensland Pirates to get up in this game. Of course, our first and second referees, so important in the match, absolutely dedicate their time to this sport, and we are very grateful for all the work that you guys do as referees, officiating and keeping our sport fair. Both teams looking very relaxed in the warm-up. First of all, for the Pirates, we've got Emma Burton, Kylie White, Alicia Stevens, Amy McCarthy, Holly Mallett, Scarlett Rudder, Centane Thorogood, Sophie Elchin, Sienna Arthur and Rebecca Ingram, and of course coaches, assistant coach Vanessa Exantaris and head coach, the legend Terry Rudder. They're going to be out for every single point they can get. Maybe not had the start that they expected for this season after being the champions last year, but they are in good stead and a good position to push their way up into that semi-final berth. New South Wales Phoenix, what a season they have had. Of course, we've got Chelsea Cox coming back from injury. We've got Marielle Smith, Michaela Stevens, Ajani Zara, Annie Tang, Matuana Gibbons, Angelina Smerdley, Grouse Leo, Jaiyi, Sylvia Mussel, and of course assistant coaches Liddy Van Dersel and the most amazing Kelly Hunter as the head coach for the New South Wales Phoenix. As we can see, Captain Michaela Stevens heading out onto court, the setter for the New South Wales Phoenix. What an amazing skip we have there from Angelina Smerdley. Their warm-up looked absolutely pumped, but as both these teams keep saying, they are there to play and to have fun. The power play, 3 power plays per match per team, a maximum of 1 power play per set per team. They can run concurrently, that's a tongue twister. The requesting team will get 2 points per rally and they can win that for the next 3 rallies. It has to be called before a team reaches 12 points. And it makes this game so very exciting. Adds to the strategy, you'll notice most coaches do not call them in the first set. Thank you, of course, to our naming rights sponsor, Mahindra. And of course, Skate, Mikasa and Inverleigh. We can't run this league without you guys. We are very grateful for you helping us to bring volleyball across the country and indeed to the entire world. Let's hope this is another brilliant round for round 5 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League as both teams battle for that semi-final position. Currently, we've got New South Wales sitting 3rd on the ladder and Queensland are sitting 5th, but the points between them are very minimal. Between New South and Queensland, they're 22 to 19, with the Vipers sitting on 21 in between them. Of course, there's Gibbons. What a legend in this game. She is the 2nd top scorer for the entire league, but she's scored an incredible 70 points. She's had 9 blocks, passed at 47.1% off 68 balls, and a massive 54 kills. She is the one that they are going to want to stop. Annie Tang, young middle. Nice save by Stevens on that first ball. Big hit. New South Wales are the better defence team throughout this league, but oh my goodness, the Pirates are getting that ball going. Big slide run from Annie Tang, looking for the touch call but not getting it. And that's a successful play to start the game for the Queensland Pirates. Emma Burton, we will see her in this game a lot, as we will see this whole, what a great lineup this front line is right now. We've got Stevens, Rudder and Burton ready to attack at anything that comes their way. Nice outside step by Stevens, finds Gibbons, who has just been absolutely unstoppable. Playing really close to the net, she's got an aggressive run in and she finds the hands on the blocks consistently. A frustrating player to play against, but the one you definitely want on your team. New South with a strategic serve right in the corner of position 1. Stevens, beautiful work by you. Absolutely nailing the coach's strategy and catching the Pirates a little bit off guard to start this match. Another serve to 1, trying to find the passing weakness, but beautifully saved on an offset. Annie Tang trying to reach that ball and manages to draw a point from a slight error touch from the Queensland Pirates. It was a great save by Annie, set out of her reach, but manages to contort her body to still play that ball over the net. Stevens again, third serve. A fortunate mishit from Burton, or maybe not a mishit, maybe she is just that good. And that's just how she likes to play the ball. But whatever it was, that was a great, yeah, she's got it. She knew exactly what she was doing. A great time tip on that ball. Push around, New South really trying to play that tight game. Making sure any of those off balls get to the net for Gibbons, but a little bit too tight on that one. And Queensland Pirates looking very relaxed, very happy to be in this stadium playing in front of their crowd. Just a little bit messy early on with that serve, but they don't look too fussed. And now we've got Gibbons. What a season she has had. She's backed it up off last season. She is in all of the categories for one of the top players in the league. Nice work by Annie Tang, reading the overpass, giving it no option of coming back. Some players like to hit that ball as hard as they can, but it gives the risk of error. But Annie Tang is too smart. She knows exactly where to put that ball. Gibbons, top spin serve. Trying to find the space in the middle. Oh, connection not quite there for Rudder. She is a gun of a hitter if the setter can find her hand. And New South with a confident and well-placed 6-3 lead on the scoreboard. They're looking very relaxed on the New South side. Nice bit, turning that serve to the outside hitter. And just a mistouch. Seems to be a fair bit of that on the Pirates side at the moment. Just trying to rev up the engines, just trying to get a little bit more pumped up on the ball and find the touch. Walking the fine line between enjoying the game and executing on the ball. Gibbons for another serve. Massive jump spin to the middle of the court. And some tightly contested balls, but Queensland come out with a point. Rudder, one of the top servers for the league. She's had 4 aces off her jump float serve. She's got nice high contact, and that ball's really difficult to read with a float on their arm. Cross court swing just too big for Mussel. And Queensland creep closer and closer back to the New South Wales lead. Score is 5-7. Rudder with another chance. She's a very relaxed but very determined player. And not much luck on the Queensland side so far. On paper, looking at the stats, over the season. It is New South Wales game, but you never know what's going to happen when they turn up. New South have had an excellent ability to convert points whenever they've had a chance to defence. They've been able to get a defence ball up. They have been able to convert it at a much higher rate than any other team. Big middle pass, massive swing. Manages to find either the block or the line, I am not sure, but that was a great attack, perfectly timed. And very much needed for the Queensland Pirates. It's time for Emma Burton to step up and lead her team. What a point scorer she has been for the Queensland Pirates. She always is, she always has been one of the top scorers in Australia. Big reach by Smedley, unable to control it. New South love that tight game. They love trying to get their players up to the net and take on that block. They are not afraid of what's in front of them. They themselves have a massive blocking side, so I'm not surprised they'd always be training against the challenge that each other presents. Beautiful set from the back of the court. Nice little push set and a power play of a punch of a hit. Cross court hit super hard into the court by Holly Mallett. Beautiful set from Queensland, perfectly spaced for Holly Mallett to come inside the block and crunch that ball on the angle. Deep serve Gibbons, not a problem. Big hit from Smedley that comes back even faster. Holly Mallett getting cheers from the crowd all round. Absolutely taking control of the game, and Burton, the legend that she is, back to serve again. Big cross-court hit, the defence is amazing. Holly Mallett from off the net. Gibbons just has too much control. And a tip play. And a very clever time from Kylie White, seeing the opportunity. She's got eyes in the side of her head, in the back of her head. She knows exactly where everyone is at all times. Takes on the opportunity to find the weakness in the very strong New South Wales Phoenix side. Another serve for Burton. She's pushed her team ahead to a great 10-9 lead. Substitution called for New South Wales Phoenix. Number 19, Grace Leo, on to serve. Utility hitter. Has had a big impact across the backcourt throughout this league. Consistent serving with a drop, float serve. Holly Mallett with the attack. Gibbons, too easy for her. What a block from Stevens. And forces the error from the sheer determination to not let that ball cross the net. Great work by Michaela Stevens, blocking out of position and finding her hands on that ball. Thank you, of course, to our naming rights sponsor, Mahindra, helping us bring you this amazing game of volleyball. The best players we have in Australia from every state, representing their home states, the places that they live. They are so proud to represent their teams. Backcourt A with a big swing over the block. Finds the back corner in position one. Holly Mallett absolutely on fire tonight. Scores level, 11-all. Smart, safe serve to the back corner. Not many risks being taken. And the ball is in from Mussel. Linesperson has called it in confidently. Swings his flag down to the line. Mussel knew it was in. Sylvie Mussel, also one of the top scorers for the league with 47 total points, Her tally is going to be rising tonight as she leads her team to what they are hoping will be a victory. Oh, what a thump from Gibbons. Beautifully defended by Queensland, but not able to be controlled back again. Great effort by Zara. And some fantastic defence from the Queensland Pirates libero. Sienna Arthur, absolutely amazing up from her, from that huge hit by Gibbons. And I would say that is absolutely game on. Coaches looking super happy with the way both of their teams are playing right now. Scores level at 12-all. Deep serve, pushing them back. Unable to find the gaps, and a decent ball to come back off the block, but unable to be covered. Hence, the big scream for help. But Queensland walk away with the ball, and McCarthy looking strong and ready to get another great run of serves. Deep serve again, looking to push New South Wales deep. Big hit by Gibbons, defended short. And a clever off-pace, down-the-line attack. Stevens made a great up there. Alicia Stevens for Queensland Pirates. Really nicely placed in that position. They've got a good read on Gibbons now. Coming into the 5th round of the league, they know her preferred angles to hit. They've done their scouting, and it looks like she's going to have to come up with something else. And she does it! Finds that gap in a little bit of a messy block. They didn't form it quite properly in front of Gibbons, and she knows it because she just has so many weapons and can jump so high in the court. New South hot on the heels of the Queensland Pirates. Great up by Mallet. Tip play, too ready for it. Big attack, uses the block. Finds the little triangle of space that Annie Tain's left. And through that block, they find their point. It's a tough blocking wall that's getting put up from both sides. Queensland steamrolling ahead now. We played at 18 points each set. No win by 2. Compulsory 5 sets. Great hit by Alicia Stevens, finding that angle. And Gibbons really finding it tough. They have really found a way, the Queensland Pirates have found a way to shut her down. They've really worked hard. They know that Gibbons is one of the top scorers for the whole league, that she gets a lot of ball each match, and their priority is definitely on shutting her down right now. 16-14. Must get to 18 points. Tough position for New South, but they have had some great service runs throughout this league as well. They've got some of the toughest servers and definitely the ability to close this gap. Both teams looking for as many points as possible because, of course, at the end of each match, the points are tallied and they help you with your bonus points. Big hit by Gibbons. Massive power straight through that block. That was super well put up in front of her. Their coaches have said their players are not afraid of blocks. They are super willing to take them on. They don't play to avoid the block. They play to make their best attack with whatever tools they have and absolutely take that block on. And they're doing that so successfully. Nice composure before the serve. Hits libero deep. Takes out the middle player, but unfortunately, a net touch for New South Phoenix, which does happen when you are trying to shut down the entire court. An unfortunate error, but potentially a forced error with the hitter coming in at that pace. Set point come up for Queensland Pirates. Big hit by Annie Tain, cannot be covered. And the Pirates come from behind and take the first set confidently. 18 to 15 points. What a great start to this match. Absolutely pumping their way to the end of each set to try and get 1 or 2 spots up that ladder, depending on the results of the other teams over this weekend. Currently, Queensland Pirates sitting just out, but let's have a little listen to the coaches and see what they have to say.
Thanks for joining me, Kelly. Now, you guys had a great round last week against Adelaide. How are you looking today to back that form up?
Yeah, the girls are really excited with how the season's going, so they're really excited to play Queensland up here and see if we can get the win.
Obviously, having Michaela Stevens has been an amazing boost for you guys. What's it like to have the current national team setter?
Absolutely. She's such a great leader on the court, and she's really guiding our young players along the way. Yep.
And obviously, the Queensland Pirates, this is their do or die to get into finals. Who are you looking out for on the Pirates side to shut down today?
Emma Burton for sure. Alicia Stevens is a really strong one as well, and Scarlett Rudder, I think. Yep.
Well, best of luck today.
Thanks, Catherine.
Thanks for joining me, Terry. A big day today. This is your last chance to qualify for semis. What's the plan?
Plan is to be the best version of ourselves. To this point, we've trained really well, and we want to see that translate.
Obviously, you might have seen the Phoenix have been in some really good form, a big statement last week against the Storm. What have you guys done this week to be prepared for the match?
Look, again, the one thing we've got to concentrate on is how well we can show up. They've got great players, they've got a couple of Volleyroos in there and Michaela Stevens steering them around. They're a very young team, but they're a very strong team as well.
Now, we have to touch on, you've got a debutant today, Sienna Arthur, who's only 17 years old. How's she feeling in the change rooms right now?
I imagine Sienna's pretty nervous, but she knows that the girls have got her back. We trust her absolutely. She'll do a fantastic job.
Well, good luck to you and the girls.
Thank you.
And isn't that great to hear that they've got a debut for young Sienna Arthur, who's already made some incredible defence in her position as a libero for the Queensland Pirates tonight. Set 2, let's see who comes out on top. Another great pass from Sienna Arthur. Reversing the sets, can't quite find the ground. Alicia Stevens getting in there. Michaela Stevens with a tidy little set. And New South Phoenix absolutely put that ball away. Beautiful blocking lineup for the Phoenix right here with Gibbons, Tang and Smerdley. 3 of the top blockers in the league. Can't be controlled. Michaela Stevens will be very happy with her serving tonight. When she goes back there to serve and to stay for as long as possible. Deep float, passed well by Holly Mallet. Big hit from Stevens, covered nicely. And a push tip. Michaela Stevens is under it but cannot control it. Holly Mallet is everywhere on the Queensland Pirates side. Big push tip from Stevens, manages to find the gap. Deep float, pass just off the net, takes out Annie Tang. Smerdley down the line. The Pirates are hustling but unable to control that back. Great to see the hustle no matter what the result's going to be. Just absolutely flooring themselves to keep that ball flying. Great to see Smerdley getting her hit and getting the opportunity back on the court. Pass nice and tight, beautiful back set from the Pirates. Burton absolutely waiting to hammer that ball. She knows she needs to be ready because Kylie White, setter, is just so good. She can push that ball back from wherever she is along the net. Burton just waits. Even if she's all the way over the other side, she's just waiting for an opportunity to kill the ball. Great pass from New South. Big hit, beautifully covered by Stevens. Defense strong on both sides. Off-pace play. Finding Annie Tang and she puts it away. So great to see Annie on the court as a young middle, completely dominating the game, trusting her setter. who gave her that set from quite far off the net. Tang with a serve, not her strongest point, but she gets an incredible play anyway, and the ball is called 2 touches. There was a little tussle on the first one. The ref saw the same player touch the ball 2 times in a row, and Annie Tang off, potentially not her strongest skill, signs up another ace. Big deep float serve. Massive swing from the outside. Control back in the court, looking to take out Burton, but cannot. Smurdley with a huge block. Gibbons passing so very tidy. And the ball is close to never dying, but that big power hit from across the angle finds the blockers out of their positions and completely kills it. Annie Tang back for her 3rd serve in a row, taking New South 6 points to 2. Big serve from Annie. Huge hit from Rudder in the middle. And we get Burton back. So many players on this court at the moment who just serve consistently and tough so well and are able to bring their team to excellent runs of points in a row. And the New South coaches have said you'll notice some of the players wearing long tights and long arms, and that's part of their culturally inclusive uniform that they've put into place for New South Phoenix, so well done to them. Grace Leo, one of the few serving errors she's had throughout this entire league. Very valuable player to have across the backcourt. There are not many players that get to travel and play each round. So it's important that everyone's on the court and everyone's participating and making the points happen. Good pass in by Gibbons, saved by Stevens. And absolutely put away by New South. Beautiful work by Zara in the front. Mussel back for a great serve. Mussel's had a great season so far. She's a very reliable player. 47 total points this season, which is building throughout this match. It'd be great to see her in the match a little bit more today. Stevens, too easy. Amy McCarthy back for a serve. And the ref's not quite happy with the timing of the point. Amy McCarthy waiting patiently. Jump float serve deep to 1. Giving Gibbons a great run at the ball. What an up from Rudder. I think that was Burton actually. And a massive backcourt attack, but not quite able to control it. Catherine, what's it like down on the sidelines?
Hey, Tamsin, hey, it's absolutely pumping down here. The music's playing, the volleyball is volleyballing, and to be honest, we've got a real game in our hands here. Obviously, the Pirates took the first set, but I think the tide is going towards New South Wales at this point.
I would agree with you. But it's hard to tell why, because both teams are absolutely on fire right now, chasing everything down and giving it everything they've got. It's just a matter of who can hold on for the longest. And as we've seen throughout this season, New South are very good at converting their defence points. Smith back to serve, playing her role across the backcourt, making sure that other players are able to get a quick rest before they're back on again. Stevens. Little short set, a little bit too little, nearly scrapes it past, but Gibbons is on it and puts it away. How does she even do that? Across the body hit, down the line, with so much power. Very good read on the block. She's got a real snap on her wrist and takes that ball from such a high point. Absolutely turns that ball across her body, faces angle to suck in the defense, and turns it back down the line. Nice pass by Stevens. Tippers looking for the little hole on the other side of the court, but cannot get it. Gibbons is all over that play and absolutely determined to hold her place in the semi-final. Little chat through the net. White and Gibbons. I think White's just giving Gibbons a little congratulations on reading that set. Little push. Oh my goodness. Annie Tang shuts down Scarlett Rudder on that quick set. It was a great run from Rudder, but Annie Tang read it, saw it, and just pushed her hands right over. She's tall, but her timing is better than her height. She's just able to read those balls so well and is such a weapon for New South Wales Phoenix. Another serve for Smith. They're leading 14-6. Big cross-court hit. Gibbons takes it on the chest. What a cover from Smith. Little roll shot, but no, Burton's right there. Stevens with a big swing, but it's too long. An incredible rally from both sides. The absolute incredibleness, if that's even a word, I think definitely came from Smith's cover off that big block from the Pirates. Smith read it so beautifully, popped it up. She's just so relaxed. Another serve in this brilliant service run. Oh, can't quite get it through. She's done enough. What a great way to get her team ahead as she comes off and the libero is back on. She was only getting that one opportunity to be in the serving defense position, and she stayed there as long as she could because she knew when she batted it, she was off for the libero. Well done, Smith. Kylie White with the serve for the Pirates, trying to catch up on the New South leads. Excellent save by Stevens. Can't quite control it well enough. These games are short to 18 points and they swing very, very quickly with a power play in the coach's pocket as well, which allows them to earn 2 points. They can swing even faster. Trying to isolate Gibbons on the serve. What a sneaky little hit. It came off at a slightly higher position than expected by Queensland Pirates, making it really difficult to defend and skimming off their arms in the backcourt. New South have had some excellent service runs throughout this match and they continue to do so. Captain Michaela Stevens looking to close this out with a 16-8 lead. Great deep serve off the hands of Holly Mallett. Holly Mallett's had such a great passing season. It is really hard to get shanks from her, but Stevens achieved it. Maybe Mallett looking just not quite focusing on the pass and thinking too much about the attack that's ahead of her. Stevens lining her up again. Big attack from Burton, takes the hands, opens up the court. She's happy with that one. And a tough position for Stevens to be in, serving on set point. But as I said before, every point counts. So it's important she tries to get as many points as possible, even if they don't close out this set. And that's a strong bench that Queensland Pirates have waiting for their chance to get on the court. And maybe we'll see them next set. But New South take the second set, 18 points to 9, confidently to level up the set scores 1-1. What a brilliant start to this game. And it really does feel like it could go either way. So the young Chelsea Cox on the sidelines waiting for a chance to get on. But that Queensland bench is super strong and very experienced. replay, and there's a brilliant cover by Smith. That block came back so fast. And unfortunately, Stevens hits long, but goodness me, Smith, what a read, because Gibbons hit super hard. We're going to head to a little break, and we'll be back for set number 3 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. And welcome back for set 3 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Of course, we're watching Queensland Pirates versus New South Phoenix. We are drawn at 1 set all. New South completely on fire in that last set, but so are the Pirates. They're just scraping points whenever they can. Gibbons slightly offset. Let's see what happens in this set. Oh, slight reach over. Just getting a little bit too excited and taking the ball before it had crossed the net. We've got Ingram on the court. She's had a really good passing leg. Has made very good impact for the Pirates across that backcourt. And of course, in that outside hitter or utility hitter position. Good pass again by Phoenix. Anytang gets past Burton with those long arms and that fast run and smacks that slide just outside the block. Stevens looking very happy, very much in charge. Great leader of the New South Wales Phoenix team, as we heard from Coach Kelly Hunter. Big influence on and off the court. What a serve. The young libero for Queensland, Sienna Arthur, chasing that ball down and into the sides. Great dedication by her. Stevens has had an excellent serving game, using that float serve to make sure that the Queensland Pirates have to stay right back in the court. Big, deep float serve. Does she find the corner? No, it was close. Pirates watching it and hoping that it just drifts out. A lot of these players train together in their daily environments. They know each other's games. Alicia Stevens with the serve. Nice little dribble off the tape. Comes up with a point. Great energy on both sides of the court. Queensland know this is do or die. They have to win this to make the semis. It's a tricky position to be in after coming off last year's season win, last year's league win. A tricky position to be in, but they are playing with big smiles and a lot of enjoyment just to be there. Big serve from Gibbons, hits the net, gives the Pirates a little chance, and what a block, absolutely stomping to shut that ball down. Sylvia Missel and Annie Tang creating the wall of New South Wales. Gibbons back with another serve. Big deep jump serve. Rudder looking for the opportunity, nicely covered again by the lip. And he barely gets off the ground. And the call is off the antenna. set's just a little bit too wide and can't quite be controlled. What awesome play by New South Wales Phoenix, making sure they're shutting down the block. Anytime making sure nothing can get over. Gibbons with a great jumps topspin serve. One of the few players on the court today going after that, going after it. She is. It's ace after ace for New South Wales. Gibbons really getting into the game. She's been so consistent throughout this entire season. Not one of the tallest players, but definitely one of the best in the entire league. Big push set back to Rudder. And we've got a little cross chatter, but I hope you don't mind. Gibbons back again for another big topspin serve. Great rhythm on her approach. Such conceal. What a hit from Rudder. Stevens tries to get behind it. But when Rudder is in system and absolutely on her timing, she is unstoppable and quite terrifying. So much power in that middle hit of such a little set. She absolutely destroys it. What an exciting player to have on the court. Float serve nice and deep. Smurdley offset, manages to control it. Some big, powerful cross-court hits, but the defense too strong, and the block for Queensland Pirates finishes it off. And once again, we see a very similar story to the first set. New South with an early lead, but Queensland, point after point coming after them. What a fast serve, fast float serve. Gibbons controls it and he gets after it. Smurdley looking for the angle and she gets it. Just manages to hit it that little bit deeper so it flicks off the arms of the defense. The coaches for New South must be so proud of how their hitters are developing. Their range of hit is awesome. They can hit it straight down or they can get it deep to that line. Nice deep serve from Annie Tang. And just a bit too much on that one from Ingram. Pirates know the block is big on New South Wales Phoenix side. They've got to make a choice. Do they take it on? Do they look for the hands or do they try and avoid it? Big deep serve from Annie Tang. Push back set. Is it blocked? They managed to get it. Some more excitement from Zara. And the most amazing Musel. They set up such a good wall. Once again, I'll say it, not the tallest players in the league, but some of the best and some of the highest and most effective blocking players. Tip play, trying to rescue. Non-setter set, and it's a great one from Tang. Smurdley's put them under pressure. Can they bring it back? And the Pirates can. Ingram, perhaps using some of her vast beach experience to come up with a little short play, a little roll over that block. Nice and clever from Rebecca Ingram. Power play has been called for the Queensland Pirates. Double points for them if they can score. And they can! Exactly what they need at this time. Leapfrog from 7 all the way up to 9 to get within 1 point striking distance of New South Wales. Benton back to serve. It's a risky position for New South Phoenix now. Are they going to call a concurrent power play? I don't know, but if I was there, I would. Right. Whoa, here we go. Great pass from Gibbons. Nice save from Stevens. And out. We see a lot of teams trying to take Gibbons out of the play. They target her, they want to exhaust her. She's one of the best attackers. They want to get her out of the game, but Her passing is phenomenal, and I think it's one of her favourite parts of the game. She loves it. She's so relaxed in her passing stance. And as much as they take her on, the happier she seems to look. She's had an incredible 68 balls with a 47.1% passing percentage, which is an incredible statistic for a player that's also getting some of the most kills in the league. They just cannot stop Gibbons. Great serve from Leo. Nice set from the young libero on Queensland Pirates side. Big play by Gibbons off the top of the block, can't be controlled by McCarthy. Once again, she comes up with the goods, and they have destroyed the Queensland Pirates' chance to double up the points for the power play. Grace back for another serve and another chance to stay back there in that service position. Great float serve, looking to take out the young lib. Thank you, of course, to our sponsor, Skate. Oh, no! And not able to quite pull it off from Michaela Stevens. So a great opportunity to find the hole in the floor, but not quite able to pull it off. Rebecca Ingram back for a serve, but the whistle's been blown a few times. It's getting a bit musical on the court. Beautiful melody from the referee on that whistle. Stevens just asking if he knows any other tunes. Said no, sorry. Rebecca's turn to shine. Little float serve. And a big set to Marcel, who absolutely pumps that ball. Hard cross angle. I think she hit it a bit faster than anyone was expecting. Unable to be controlled. Confident 13-10 lead. Ingram with another great pass. She's had massive pass impact for her team. Gibbons looks to stop it down. The cover is too good. And the Pirates come up with a point. Catherine, have you got some information from down there on the court?
Hey Tamsin, yeah, look, it's really, really exciting down here. I wish I was watching the game. No, look, the Pirates, they're really sticking in this set, and the debut libero, Sienna Arthur, is doing an amazing job. And also on the New South Wales side, Michaela Stevens is really leading their attack, and I've seen some really, really good stuff from Gibbons and Grace Teo.
Thank you, Catherine. So easy to get caught up in the excitement of the game and the enjoyment of it. Another serve for McCarthy. Change of service targets for Queensland. Looking for the deep play. Nice cover by Mussel. Can they make it? Great chase by Grace all the way outside the court. Nearly takes the camera guy with her, but can't quite do it. And the scores have levelled up. An unexpected turn of events. We're now at 13-all. And a big chase from Grace. Nice work by her, missing the microphone. Expensive equipment. Well done, Grace. Serve from McCarthy. Oh, Stevens! Gobbling it up and putting it down. A great hit on that overpass. You could see the deep of the court was vacant. And Rudder is up in the front court, ready to make a massive blocking impact for the Queensland Pirates. McCarthy again with another serve. Deep, float, out, just out. Really good follow by Yee, the libero for New South Wales. Great job following it all the way back to the line and not just expecting it to fall out. The way these athletes float that serve, it drops, it spins, it shifts. You need to be honest, you need to stay on it until it touches the ground. Smith, we saw great impact from her. She closed out the last set. Can she do it again? Deep serve does it again. Gives Annie Tang the glory. Great work by Smith. And we've got the wonderful Chelsea Cox on the court as well. An athlete of the future. Incredible jump and block from Chelsea Cox. Let's see if she can bring it to this game. Good pass by Stevens, looking for behind. The block finds her but can't control it. And when we're playing to 18 points, 15 all is a very close score. There is no win by 2. First team to 18 takes it. And this has turned out to be an absolutely supreme match for round 5 of Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Catherine Thorogood to serve. Great pass from Yi. Gibbons comes up yet again with the goods. That block was impossible. I was looking at it thinking, this is it. No way she can get through that one, but somehow she just does over and over again. And I'm sure that that is so frustrating to be playing against her, knowing you've done everything you can and put up such a good block, but she cannot be stopped. Libero for New South, Yi is almost an invisible impact back there because she is just so consistent. We just expect her to get everything up, to pass perfectly, to get them all up, to cover everything. She does that job so well. Great serve from Stevens. One-arm pass from the young libero. Was it in or out? She was waiting for the call, didn't get it. And another ace to add to this very enormous tally of aces for Michaela Stevens. National team player. Michaela Stevens is here to win. Serve on set point, looking for the weakness, can't find it. What a defensive play from Yi. Little roll shot from Gibbons. Oh my goodness, I enjoy watching her play this game. And New South Wales bring up the 3rd set with now a nice lead of 2 sets to 1. What an exciting match that was. Yi, what a great up by you. That defense is phenomenal. We're seeing that from both sides, some excellent defensive play. We can see Chris Todd so excited, helping out with Coach Kelly Hunter. And a beautiful, well-played roll shot from Gibbons. Very clever with their touch on the ball. And of course the Queensland Pirates just trying to work out how to stay on top because they're playing with everything they have. They are playing so well. They just need to keep going and keep doing what they're doing because they will put some more pressure on New South Wales and perhaps come up with the next set and tie up the scores. Some great posters. We've got a poster for Grace, number 19, family in the crowd. Seeing both sides regroup and getting ready for set number 4. Rudder number 13. Haven't seen her with too many opportunities to hit, which says that perhaps Queensland Pirates need to get that pass in a little bit closer so that they can give their middles the ball just a little bit more. Smurdley waiting to get back into this game as well. They haven't needed her yet. Moussel has been in the right place at the right time and absolutely come up with the points. Moussel's had a very big impact on point scoring throughout this match, and of course Stevens. New South's ability to put points together on their serve has given them the ability to make this look easy. But it all starts with those strong service runs that they have had from the baseline. And we're ready for set number 4 for round 5. Big hit from Rudder, just on cue. Exactly what the Queensland Pirates need. They need to create that confusion for New South Phoenix. They need to not know who's going to hit the ball. What a massive attack by Rudder. Great serve from Stevens, beautifully passed in. And a big pushback by Tang. Fast off the head, but not fast enough. And a smart play by Burton. Again, not looking for too much, not looking for too much glory. Off the overpass, just doing what she needs to do to put the point on the scoreboard. Great blocking lineup right now for the Queensland Pirates. Ingram, Rudder and Burton. Quick set for Tang. She's got such a big hitting range. She does not need the set in a perfect spot. Anytime can take that ball through such a big hitting window as a middle player. It's a really good talent to have. Gibbons, great big jump serve. One of the few people top spin serving today. And can't quite make it get over the net. Point to New South. Gibbons gets another good chance to serve. Beautiful controlled toss by Gibbons. And unable to quite get that one. Rudder on what might be the start of another great service run. Nice pass by Gibbons, looking to take her out, but can't. Smurdley, good recycle. And how did she even get there? Looking for the back set for Burton. Not able to be controlled. Beautiful up by Yee. Covered again by Yee. Smurdley looking for the deep one. Big push set by Rudder. And Gibbons looks for the calm, slows it down. Nice joust at the net. Stevens pushes for Smurdley. Can they find it? No, no one's able to get the power on the ball. Burton does. Thank you very much. Smurdley stands in there to try and defend it, but it is too fast. Great setting by White on the Pirates side. Really nice vision by the Queensland Pirates and patience to keep recycling that ball, keep getting that ball up, looking for opportunities. And Rudder gets another serve. Pass by Gibbons. A little bit too big. And McCarthy's blocked by Tang. For another monster block. And Tang seems to be back there serving a lot for someone that I said maybe serving wasn't her strength. So I will absolutely eat my words, Annie Tang. Little short serve. Big hit by Ingram. And she finds that sweet spot where there are no defenders and no block. New South trailing just slightly. But when the Queensland Pirates get a little bit of a lead, they tend to run away with it. And this is the format where there are no timeouts. It's a perfect time for a timeout for New South, but they are not allowed to have one. So the coaches need to come up with creative ways to slow the game down, perhaps using power plays, perhaps using substitutions. Big hit from Smurdley, but cannot control it. Can see the nerves slightly slipping in for New South. And Burton is looking unnervingly happy and relaxed. Not how you want her to look when you're playing against her. She is just such a good player. Good pass again from Gibbons. Slight offset, oh, cannot be covered, unfortunately. A communication point takes Queensland Pirates to an even bigger lead. 8-3. Risky territory for New South Phoenix right now, but looking really good for the Queensland Pirates, who are doing everything they can to make their way into that semi-final spot. Last year's champions, they know what they are doing. Big hit from Ingram, well defended by Yee again. Sets just a little bit too little. Looking for the rescue, can it get over? Unfortunately not. As the Queensland Pirates absolutely run away with a 9-3 lead. And Burton in that position she loves, where she gets to serve, defend, and hit in the backcourt. Back to serve again. Deep serve hits Gibbons. Big back row hit. Nicely controlled by the Pirates. Comfortably brought in. Good pass by Smedley. Can they find the middle? No. And a long hit, taking Queensland ever closer to that 18-point win margin. These athletes have been travelling and playing solidly for the past 5 weeks, week after week, backing out. Queensland have called their power play, really looking to rub the salt into the wounds here, I think, to finish up the set. Gibbons looks for the short roll, and I cannot believe it, but she comes up with the win. Substitution call for New South. As Grace takes the court again, number 19, Grace, back with the serve. Can they prevent another power play? Big hit from Ingram, beautifully dug by Stevens. Lee's all over it. Great defense from both sides. Little set, looking for the line, but it's too easy. Ingram looks for the power, defended beautifully by Missel. Sneak attack by Gibbons through the backcourt pipe. Can they get it over? Well done, Lee. Oh my gosh. It shouldn't have gone down, but it did. Kylie White finds her way through the fumbling block of New South, trying desperately to get that ball up. And New South just slightly falling apart in their communication and their position. They really need to get it back together. Ingram delivers a deep serve. Big swing from behind. Great cover by the Pirates, bringing everything back into play. Another big hit, can it be covered? Oh my gosh, they get it over, but not in. No timeouts allowed. Queensland Pirates walk away with double points. And a massive lead, 14-4. As New South Wales Phoenix, I think they've just called their power play, desperately needing all of these points if they're to stay in this set. Big hit from Phoenix, managed to double it. Skipping up a bit closer, 6-14, sorry, for power play 2. Gibbons pumping up her team, willing them to get as many points as possible. They do not want the Pirates to get any bonus points out of this game. Big hit from McCarthy and an even bigger block. Gibbons is pumped. Great partnership from Zara next to her. McCarthy's got a big heavy hit. If you can get your hands on it, it's a very satisfying block to push back. New South on their final power play. Can they bring it? White chases it down well. Looking for the opportunity. Gibbons, cross-court hit. Can they do it again? No. Pirates hustling after everything, and holy moly, they've managed to capitalise on all 3 power points. 6 points in the last 3 points. That is phenomenal, New South. Deep serve, past. Can they do it? No. Offset a set, doesn't quite get there. Sylvia Missel looking to take the points. Grace Liao, excellent defender in the backcourt. And yeah, it's going to be hard to get a ball down against New South with this back row lineup. Not quite able to control the ball. Big hit from Gibbons, and McCarthy says there's one back. It's block for block, and they're absolutely pumped. Great block by McCarthy on Gibbons. Absolutely roofs it. As Queensland push ahead 15-11. Deep serve, well passed. Not able to bring the middle in, but there goes Gibbons. She's not giving up on this one. (12-15). New South absolutely still in the running for this. Let's see what Smith can do. She's done magic the last 2 times she's been on. The Pirates pushing for an upset. They want to take out this match. Big hit from Alicia Stevens down the line. Takes the risk, and it absolutely pays off for her. Although I don't think she sees it as a risk, it's just what she does. That was a tough hit down the line, well done by her. Queensland pushing closer and closer to 18 points. They lead 16-12, and a massive blocking lineup now for the Queensland Pirates. Gibbons looks for behind, can they make it? Well covered. Yee with another great defensive play. Oh, and a bit of a fumble from Smith. Was trying to do the right thing, but could not quite connect. As we see Smith pushing in to the setting roll. Queensland bring up set point. And a fortunate long service error. And a fortunate lineup for New South now too. With Gibbons back to serve, what can she do? Big toss, what is the call? Something's not quite gone right. And the call is out of rotation. For New South Wales, which is exceptionally confusing because they went back to serve, so it could not have been the incorrect server because that should have been a call from the scoreboard. There must have been an out of rotation from the players standing on the court, so it must have been the correct server. But an out of rotation on the court, not to worry, it was on match point. Anyway, we are going to head to a break and we'll be back for the final set of this match.
Automatic point last great from Yee again. Outside Gibbons, if you don't mind, is there anything she can't do?
Win this one, I'd keep your eyes on Fraser Garrett.
What's up? It's the block. It's what.
And they are serving to steal the match.
Matthew Fallett. You can see the lead here. Yeah, fair go. Well, that's one there.
A lot of pressure on here. And we are back in what has become Actually, it always has been an exceptionally exciting match for round 5 of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Queensland Pirates versus New South Wales Phoenix. The crowd is pumped. The athletes are putting everything they absolutely have into this game as they fight and hustle for their spot in the semi-finals. The scores are level at 2-all, 2 sets to all. And we've got Kylie White, captain for Queensland Pirates, ready to serve. Looking for the tight play over, well controlled by Stevens. Big hit from Burton, cannot quite get it up. Queensland get the first strike on the board. So they look to work their way as well as they can into the semis. It will depend a little bit on how the other games go during this round today, but goodness me, we've got a great game in front of us. Deep float from White, beautifully passed. Gibbons covers herself. Stevens looks for the deep tip, but too easy. And a nice hit from Stevens through the block of New South. And it looks to me like the Pirates are growing and growing in their confidence. Very experienced players on the Queensland Pirates side. International players, international club players, college players. They know this game so well. They are facing the youth. The players from New South Wales looking to take their crowns away. And amongst them is Michaela Stevens, the captain, the setter. She's had an excellent run today in her serve. Deep float serve, trying to take out the young libero from Pirates. 17 years old. Sienna Arthur, it's her debut match for the Pirates, and she's been on fire. You would never guess it was her first game today. She just looks like she belongs out there. Something to note for you, Mr. Coach Terry Rudder. Big hit from Annie Tang. Well defended by Stevens in the backcourt. Massive hit from Smurdley, takes the block with her. Catherine, how's it looking from the sidelines?
Thank you, Tamsin. Wow, what a turn of events here. We've gone all the way to 5 sets. Amy McCarthy for the Pirates last set was integral to their massive blocking at the net. Let's see who ends up on the right side of the set score here.
Absolutely, it's hard to tell. Rudder looking to take what she can. Set was just a little bit out of her reach, but she put what she could onto it, but didn't manage to find anybody's hands on the block. Smurdley looking to pump up in that front court, calling out the positions. Look around Rudder, well done. Can she bring it back? Not quite. Great up by Michaela Stevens from that big hit from Rudder. And the Queensland Pirates looking very united, trying to decide which ball's the best one for Rudder to get a big run of aces. Jump float from Rudder, deep into the court, it's got some sting on it, that serve. And Annie Tang finds her way through, 1 versus 1. Takes on the middle blocker, Amy McCarthy from the Queensland Pirates, comes up with a win. Scores a level 4-all. Good deep serve from Annie Tang with an ace. She does it again. Great work, Annie Tang, on that serve. The ball's floating from a high point. She's giving it a good punch. It's dropping a bit shorter than what the Queensland Pirates are expecting. Big serve, well passed by Stevens, it's tight. Great blocking opportunity taken on. Smerdley looks to power, but it's off. Can't quite get it. Good save set by McCarthy. Communication error from the young Phoenix team. And an even worse one from the Pirates makes them lose the point. Both sides feeling the nerves, being tired, working as hard as they can in this 5th round of the Mahindra Australian Volleyball League. Annie Tang again, back with that super strong serve of hers. Back set finds Burton. Well done by Smerdley, nicely placed. Front set, quite long. Not sure why they didn't look for the back set there. It's that little bit of variety from New South that's slipping away a little bit as the nerves creep in. Queensland have called their power play. Kept it in their pocket for the final set. And they're looking to steam ahead. Big hit by Ingram, nicely covered by Gibbons. Push set out, oh my goodness, what a hit from Sylvia Mussel. She's been a weapon throughout this game. And it's the final power play ball for Queensland. Nice serve from Smerdley. Can't quite keep it in. Got a little bit behind her head. Ball travels out. And a double up on the points for Queensland. That was an unfortunate one with the power play in action. Without a doubt, New South will call a power play at some stage. Ingram back with the serve. Short float. Mussel gets it. Can she control it? Nice play by Stevens. Big hit from Alicia Stevens. Smerdley's got the up, and again Stevens touches it. Good control by Gibbons. Mussel with a massive hit off the block. It cannot come back. McCarthy chases it, and it was Emma Burton that chased it, trying to keep that ball alive. And what an awesome scoreline for the 5th set at 8 points all. Both sides have some of the top players in the league. Nice pass from the young libero. Smerdley is making these points happen. Gibbons looking for what she can have, and we're on the power play for New South. Big hit from backcourt, nicely controlled by Ingram. Alicia Stevens finds the deep angle on the ball as the defense from New South creeps in further and further and further, trying to cover those short balls, and Stevens knows it, sending one long and fast. New South Wales with their 3rd and final power play, really needing to side out off this serve. Amy McCarthy back to deliver. Good pass from Mussel, looking for Gibbons to finish it. Oh my goodness, she couldn't do it, but there was a net touch called against New South Wales, which gives the double up of points to New South Wales and allows them the 11-9 lead. Annie Tang on with that incredible block of hers. And Smith on to deliver another lot of magic in the backcourt. Well passed by Stevens. Back row hit from Ingram. Oh, not able to be controlled. Both teams needing to play with a lot of bravery and aggression right now. Tough time in a match where you have to take the risks, but you also have to score. Proud sponsor Mikasa, thank you for your support in this league, providing the balls that our athletes play with so we can play the game that we absolutely love of volleyball. Good blocking lineup, Gibbons, Tang and Smerdley across the front court for New South. But the Queensland Pirates attack is just so strong. Off pass, Stevens looks to bring it in. Burton finds the middle and nearly got it down. Gibbons with a deep attack, great up from Sienna Arthur. Push set out, Gibbons is getting absolutely every ball that has an opportunity to be set. Tough play, saves it somehow. And Rudder finishes it off the hands of Tang. Feeling slightly sorry for Gibbons right now. He's getting every single set. And the Pirates are spreading that ball beautifully, bringing Rudder in at just the right time. Queensland catching up, Stevens asking some questions and gets the present of a yellow card. Stevens back with the serve and looking very fired up. Nice pass by Yi. Slightly too low for Tang. Big block from New South, can't be controlled. And the score's level at 12 all in this fifth and final set of round 5 of Mahindra Australian Volleyball Super League. Stevens back to serve, and New South Phoenix desperately need to make this side out if they're staying their ground in the game. But Queensland Pirates desperately need to win this game if they're going to have any chance to get into the semis. And they absolutely get after that block. Beautiful push by Rudder. She wants her spot in the semis. She's doing everything she can to get her team there. Another serve from Stevens. Great pass by Yi. Gibbons from behind. Push set back, finds Burton and finds the points. What a way to do it. Beautiful setting from Kylie White. Very smart, bringing in her entire team into the attack line. Coach Terry Rudder absolutely trusting his team to deliver. Did see a little bit of frustration on that one, Mr. Terry Rudder, understandably. Gibbons back. She's been using her topspin jump serve. Nice deep serve, outside to Ingram. Block's not quite pushed over the net enough. And she comes up with another kill. Ingram's had a brilliant game today. Very good kill percentage from her. And what a happy match. That smile on Sienna Arthur Libero's face is just brilliant. Queensland lead 15-13. Big chest pass from Gibbons. Finds Smerdley, who finds the back line. Great hit from Smerdley, who keeps her team alive. There are no power plays left. Annie Tang back to serve. Deep serve to the corner, well passed by Ingram, one of the top passes of the league. Stevens looking for Smerdley. Nice cover. Big push set, can they do it? So with the tip, but it's covered beautifully. Pushed by Tang with the offset. Nice up by Annie Tang down the line. Hit off the block. Another good set by Annie Tang, playing in position 5, and they do it! Put Annie Tang in libero. She can get defense. She can set instead of the setter. Great work by Annie Tang back there to absolutely transform what was happening. Smerdley to put that ball away. service error gives Queensland the lead that they are after. 2 more to go with Burton back to serve. Her experience, her consistency, her calmness under pressure means this is a good position for Queensland Pirates to be in. Back set to Smurgley, can she do it? Did she take the hands? Head ref says yes. Smurgley, cool under pressure. Coach Kelly Hunter making substitutions, keeping it in system. Grace Leo back to serve. Nice deep serve off the hands. Off post play. Oh! And I thought it was going to be an upset, but it wasn't. Gives New South Wales Phoenix match point. Grace Leo back to serve. Another deep serve. Pass by Ingram, who delivers on the ball. Ingram has had an excellent passing match today, but she's had an excellent passing season. Match point all round. This point wins. Big set off the net. Great defense from the young libero. Push set out. Can they finish it? It will not die. Great push in by Yee. Looking for Gibbons, looking for the corner. Too easy from Ingram. Alicia Stevens off the hand. Stopped by Gibbons. Oh my gosh, from Marcel from the outside. That game is insane. What incredible patience from both sides. New South come out on top, but Queensland have played almost exactly the game they needed to play. Potentially come up with a bonus point. They're going to have to look to see what happens with the scores from the other teams in the other rounds today to see if they can find their way into the semi-finals. But what a match and what an exciting way to play. And I love how supportive they are of each other. They represent this sport with incredible kindness and massive amount of integrity and support for each other as volleyball players in Australia. It is absolutely beautiful to see. Congratulations to New South Wales Phoenix on a hard-fought win, and Musel for finding her way to finish off that game with a massive hit under pressure. Grace Liao going back to serve under pressure. Coming off the bench and serving under pressure like that. What a game from New South Wales Phoenix, but what an incredible game from the Queensland Pirates as well. We are going to have a look at the Mahindra moment of the match. And I don't think words need to be spoken here, because this was just hustle after hustle from both sides, with defense that was out of this world. Jai Yi and Sienna Arthur, the liberos on both sides, were absolutely phenomenal. Catherine, are you down there? Do we get to talk to someone?
Thank you, Tamsin. Hey, Sienna, not the result you wanted of the Queensland Pirates, but how was your first ever match?
Oh, it was amazing. Great to get out in the game. Like, the intensity is just, another level. So good.
And what was it like to play against someone like Michaela Stevens, current Australian women's setter?
Oh, amazing. Like, I aspire to be one of those when I grow up, you know. Now playing against them is just, amazing. I aspire to be that good.
Well, congratulations and well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sienna Arthur, what an absolute delight to see her play today. She did such a good job taking on a big part of the court for her passing. Her defense was out of this world, but her calmness under pressure was excellent as well, and you can definitely see that comes from the support of the older players around her, allowing her to play free and play her game. Just get out there and enjoy it. See the men warming up for the next round. Great work by Annie Tang at the net. Big hitting from Miss Ellen Gibbons. Beautiful setting from Yi as the libero. Smurdley just absolutely built throughout this match. Catherine, heading down to you for the New South player interview.
And I've got the captain of the Phoenix, Michaela Sims, with me. Congratulations, how did it feel out there tonight?
It was a bit shaky, a bit up and down, but that's what we get when we don't have a lot of experience in the team. So I think they did a really good job to step up and just play.
And obviously the Queensland Pirates, I just interviewed Sienna. What would you rate her game as a debut?
Oh, she did awesome for her debut. I mean, it's always nerve-wracking playing in front of family and friends and those that you want to show up and show them how well you can play and how much you've improved. So she did a great job of that.
So you guys have qualified for semi-finals next week. How are you feeling about that? What's the plan going into next week?
I think for us, it's the first time the Phoenix as a program has made a semi-finals for Super League or AVL. So we're really looking forward to just showing what we can do and how much talent we have and how much we can play against any team, no matter who it is.
Well done tonight and good luck for next week.
Thank you. Good luck for you guys too.